Hi, this is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle, here to preview for you some of the work that I have upcoming and some of the videos that I'll plan to do in terms of YouTube videos to show you how to take apart and service your fishing reels. And if you're interested in that, I would encourage you to subscribe. And if you do subscribe, please hit the notification button. That way you'll see the videos as they are premiered, and you'll have an opportunity to choose whether you want to watch that one and learn a little bit about that reel, or if you want to move on to some other things. I handle all kinds of reels. I handle spinning reels, bait casting reels, ocean reels, trolling reels, big reels, small reels, and everything in between. It's pretty much an eclectic mix of whatever comes into my shop for service. And by subscribing, you got a chance to see it all. Well, the first one, I'm happy to report, I got a package today. And that package is click mechanisms for the Accurate Boss Fury reels. So I recently received 4 reels from Massachusetts. The clickers are worn on all of them. They've been used for trolling reels, and they asked me to replace those. So we'll do a video on those. And if you own an Accurate reel, and if you're interested in getting parts for that reel, you can call Accurate directly. They're out in California, and a very responsive group, and they were happy to assist and to get them out to me. One word of caution: they have a standard flat fee for shipping. So whether you're buying a 1 ounce package or a 10-pound package, I guess you're going to pay a lot, and it's about $20 each. So just a word of advice on that. Well, this group comes in from Matt. Matt is in Alabama, and Matt has sent me a couple of reels here. And let's see what we'll be working on with him. So we have a Shimano here. I think this is the Corsair. Yes, this is the Corsair 301. The 01 means that it's a left-handed side reel. It turns with your left hand. And these Corsairs are nice. They were pretty much a competitor to the Abu Ambassador series. Very strong reels. I like them a lot, but I've had some trouble with them in the past. Just don't know why, but I've been having trouble with the free spool, and unlike the Abus, well, the parts are still a little bit difficult to get. Wasn't that interesting? Somebody had just asked me about this one, and here it is. So we'll be doing a video on this one for sure. So the Abu 5501 C3 is a really nice reel. It's made in Sweden. Again, it's like the 5000, except that, again, you're using your left hand to crank, not your right hand. So a lot of people like that left hand, not just because maybe they're left-handed, but if you're casting those reels, if you're right-handed, and you make the cast using your right hand as the power hand, you don't have to switch the rod from one arm to the other arm in order to begin to retrieve. A lot of people will go with the left hand, including myself. I like the left-handed reel as well. Okay, here's another of the Ambassadors. This one is the Ambassador Royal. Now, I've done a video on the Royal, so we won't be doing one of those. And this is a narrow frame. So I like the narrow frame reels for casting. You don't have a lot of travel going back and forth on the line moving off the spool and through the line guide. So you can throw them a lot further. Of course, you're limited by line capacity. That one sounds like it's got a little grind to it. Okay, we got one more in here as well. This one has got it in an eBay box, so I'm not sure if this came off of eBay or what the story is. There's a note in there. I'll get to it over time. But let's see what else we have in here to get these out from that. So these are nice reels. They can be fished in the ocean. They can be fished in the lakes. You can use them for bass fishing, or you can use these for drop fishing and the like. This one is another of the left-handed narrow channel reels. This is the 4601 C3. Again, the C3 and C4 versions were made in Sweden. A lot of the modern Abus are made in China these days, but the C3s and C4s are Swedish-made reels. This is a nice one, and we'll see. Again, I'll check my library. If it's not in there, I'll certainly be happy to do those. And to the fellow that was asking about can I do the 5501, well, I certainly can now that I have one to do. So if you have a reel that you're interested in seeing a video on in terms of how to service it, if you leave that in the comments section, I'll be happy to reply to you with those. Next one up is from Will. He's in Virginia. Let's see what Will is sending us. Well, we're going to have a week load of ambassadors. This one's the C4. This one's also made in Sweden, and this one's also an odd size, the 5601. So I'm going to have my fill of a lot of left-handed ambassador reels. There you go. Well, this one's spinning slow. I think probably a couple of adjustments are in order, but we will see what we can do to get that one working for Will and to get that one back out there fishing again. Well, this one comes in from Zeke. Zeke is a great sign maker. And if you have a chance, if you want to look him up, it's Zeke's Antiques. He's down in North Carolina. He sent me some stuff before. And boy, if you're looking for a custom-made wooden sign that's from the artist's point of view, very, very nice work all around. You can tell he takes pride in his work, and it shows. Okay, well, let's see what we have here. We have a couple of things. He's asking me for a bunch. He's got a couple of Mitchells. Sent me a few. It says repair the reels for the box. And the others are parts reels. So I always appreciate when people want to send parts reels to me. They help me give other folks a second chance. And here are a few of those. So we've got some low-end stuff that you would never find parts for. This is a Mustad. This one's a Shakespeare Durango, I believe. Here's a Shakespeare 2300. I'm not sure if I did a video on the 2300. Maybe I'll put that up just to explore. Here's another one. This is a Quantum Light, an old school bait caster. And maybe we'll take that one apart just to show everybody how to do it. I call these tuition reels. You get an opportunity to learn how those reels were made and how to take them apart and service them. I think this might be another group of reels that he's selling. Go ahead and use and try and help other folks with. Not certain. We'll check it out. Well, this is a Mitchell 302. I'm sure that's one that's going to be serviced and repaired. Yes, it is. That goes back to Zeke. And we got a tackle box. Now, I've seen these. I've seen them in Walmart and other places, the mystery tackle box. I'm always curious. I haven't invested the $29 or whatever the pricing is on that. I'd be curious if you've used these, if you've bought these, taken that little lottery chance, if you will, in terms of trying to see what you get for the money. I'd be curious to find out what you think of them and if there was a value there. We've got a Mitchell. It's a Mitchell 300. It's the later version. This is the one that's made in Taiwan. And I just did these. And we'll see what we can do to get that one back out there fishing again. This one's a Shakespeare, I believe. Yes, this is the Shakespeare 2210. I think I've done one of these, so we'll have to go back and check. And this one is also a Shakespeare. This has got the collapsible bail. Sometimes folks look at that and say the bail's broken and don't buy the reel. Well, it's not. It's a storage feature for these. The bail will set like that, and if you open the clip on these, it just sets it that way so that when you're transporting it, the bail doesn't get injured. Okay, so we'll take a look and see. This is the 2540. I'll see if I've done a video on that one. If I haven't, I will certainly do that, and then we'll get these back to Zeke. So remember, if you need a great sign, and that's not just because he gave me these parts reels. If you need a great sign, Zeke's Antiques, North Carolina. It's a service that if you need one, well, you're going to enjoy it. Let's see what else has come in now. This one comes from Lewes, Delaware. That's just across the mouth of the Delaware Bay from New Jersey. Right opposite our southernmost point, which is Cape May. Cape May at one point in time was the caviar capital of the world. We had a lot of Atlantic sturgeon back in the 1800s, and they were mostly in the Delaware Bay, which is sourced by the Delaware River. Unfortunately, like everything else, it got overfished. The Atlantic sturgeon became endangered species, and well, things moved on to other things. We've done one of these. We've done the Daiwa SS tournament. I'm not sure if it was a 1600 or not. We're going to do this one and make sure that it continues to have a good life out there fishing. And I'll check again if I don't have a video on that one. I'll do that one. But that one again came in from Dr. Jerome. And finally, we have another box here. And let's see where this one's coming from. This one's coming from Pennsylvania. Paul sent me this, and then Paul sent me an envelope next to it because I think this is going to be, one of these reels is going to be a reel in a bag project. I think he took it apart and the pieces shot out, and I think I have a spring in the envelope here that he was going to send me. I'm going to find out. Well, we certainly have the bag. Let's see if we have the reel in the bag. Okay, so the first one up, this is the Penn 320 GT2. GT2 is a second generation of the GT. I believe that the GT2 was Chinese made, where the GT1 was not. It just says made by Penn Reels, but it doesn't say made in the U.S. It has Penn stamped on the bottom, but not U.S. So I'm thinking this is going to be one of those made in China. China production for the Penn Reels started around 2005. A lot of the reels that we were accustomed to in the early 2000s and earlier got discontinued. They weren't going to be moving the molds and the like over there. And so you see that a lot of reels stopped at that point. Yes, so here we go. This is the Penn 322 reel in a bag project with the replacement spring from Paul. And maybe we'll do this as a reel in a bag project. So that's what's on the tap for the next few days. Always keeping myself busy, and sometimes hoping to be a little bit less busy as the summer is here and the fishing time is right. But we will get to these. And again, if you have any questions on these reels, leave them in the comment section. And if you'd like to see more, please subscribe. And to everybody who's in our healthcare and emergency services, please, thank you for everything it is that you do. Stay safe and stay well. To everybody, please have a great holiday weekend and enjoy the time off. And to all, please stay safe, stay well, and stay watching. This is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle. Have a great day.